Hello and welcome again, YouTube fans and Yu-Gi-Oh fanatics. In this second episode, I'm going to be showing you my Morphtronic deck of 2011. Keep in mind that this deck still is a work in progress, and that there is a few more monsters than, or less monsters than spell and trap cards, which are extremely crucial in keeping this deck, put together properly. Okay, so this, like I said, I still need a few cards in this. I'm still missing 2 accelerators and 1 Morphtronic bind and 1 junk box. Okay, but I'll show you the cards I have substituted just in case for now. Okay, so I will now show you. This is my extra deck over here, which I'll show you later. Starting it off, I have 3 Morphtronic cell phones. This is a perfect card for swarming your deck and extremely annoying opponents, which I've done a few times, trust me. 2 Camerans. A lot of people do not run this card. In defense mode, people just think that it's monster card effects. It is actually spell and trap card effects that would affect your monsters. And I especially love the attack position one. Like, yes, it is a weak card, but like, say if you have an Axe or Despair or something on it, it would be okay. But when he's destroyed by battle, he gets you to special summon 1 Morphtronic monster from your graveyard or hand, which is perfect. Next, 3 Borden. I'm trying a 1-turn kill deck here. He is essential to have. The only thing about his defense mode, yes, your other Morphtronic monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, but he can still be, and yet the attack position is perfect. Directly attack your opponent no matter how many monsters you have on the field. Next, I run 3 Slingen. Basically the same thing as a Gravekeeper's Descendant. Distribute 1 Morphtronic monster, destroy 1 card on the field while he's in attack position, or in defense position, just destroy another Morphtronic monster instead of him. Next, 3 Boomboxen. Now, a lot of you know this is like the heavy hitter of the deck. 1200 attack, yes, but he can attack directly twice. Especially if Borden is on the field, that's an automatic 2400, or like this next card, if my 2 Morphtronic Radions are on the field, that would be a direct 4000 attack. He would gain an extra 800 attack power bonus while Radiant is on the field in attack mode, and because of his effect, all Morphtronic monsters gain 800 attack while he is in attack mode. I'm pretty redundant here now, and 1000 defense while he's in defense mode. 2 Scopin. He is a good card to have if you want a quick power tool dragon. To me, yes, I do have 3 of them in my extra deck, but I don't synchro summon a lot. I just more so just try to go for the 1-turn kill rather than anything. And considering power tool dragon does not count as a Morphtronic monster, it's not much point to have if a Borden is on the field. Next, I do run a Plague Spreader zombie. Don't really ask me why. I just like the fact that if you have him on the field with another monster, then just put 1 card on top of your deck, bring him back, easy synchro summon or something like that. I'm debating on putting an Armageddon Knight in this deck. It is a good card to have for 6-star synchro. But yeah. Next, 1 Gadget Driver. The only good thing about this is if you do not want your monsters to be destroyed or anything, you can just discard him on even your opponent's turn. Say if you have a Borden on the field, just activate that, switch him to defense mode, or whichever monsters you have would help. This doesn't really make much sense, but I do run a blackwings Sirocco. The main part being is that he is a normal summon of 2000. I'm trying to get a Cyber Dragon to help this deck out, which is pretty much what this deck needs. But for the meantime, until I get my hands on one, he's pretty much all that I'm going to be using. Next, just a Sangan. The Searcher of the deck, he can get any Morphtronic monster from your deck to your hand. Not any of them have any higher attack than 1500, just to say. Now that's it for the monsters. Now onto the spells. Like I said earlier, I do have 2 junk boxes. I do need a 3rd for this deck. I'm thinking about proxying it, but not sure if it'll make a big difference or not. 2 Morphtronic maps. If I can manage to get a 3rd Morphtronic bind or 2 more accelerators or another junk box, I will be getting rid of the Morphtronic maps. They are just there as an extra attack bonus and a special summon when he gets removed from the field. And the key spell card that you would need in every Morphtronic deck, 3 double tool C&Ds. This card is a tank, I kid you not. 1,000 attack, no other monster on your field can be attacked, which is perfect for having a board on the field, just attacking directly, etc, etc. You need this card, long story short. And like I said, I had 1 Morphtronic Accelerator. I do need 2. Basically put 1 Morphtronic monster in your deck back to your, or from your hand to your deck, destroy 1 card on the field, draw 1 card. 1 limiter removal. I was running 2, but I don't like the fact that my monsters do get destroyed at the end phase. I just have it in case of an emergency that I don't want, like, say my Slingen or something to be destroyed right away, or I need an extra defense. Now onto my trap cards. I do have a Threatening Roar. Just basically next, I have a Morphtronic Monotron. Activate that as soon as I normal summon a Morphtronic monster. Just switch him to defense mode automatically. Would be handy for, say, a Borden or a Cameron. Next, 2 Morphtronic Binds. The best trap card in the deck, more than likely. It's better than a Gravity Bind or a Messenger of Peace. Basically, I have a face-up Morphtronic monster on your side of the field. Your opponent cannot declare an attack at you. Next, I have 2 Morphtronic Scrambles. When your opponent declares a direct attack, negate the attack, special summon 1 Morphtronic monster. 2 Morph Transitions. It is a bit handy. I don't really want to run them, but I don't really have much more at the moment. Just basically negate the attack, switch your monster to defense mode. It would be handy if you had a Boombox and that you could switch to defense mode to negate another attack, or say a Borden or something like that with a high defense. Next, 2 Morphtronic Force Fields. This is actually a handy little bugger. Negate the attack or effect of a trap card or spell card out, destroy Morphtronic monsters, bring 1 from your deck to your hand. Perfect. And I did miss 2 spell cards out of this. I do have a Book of Moon and a Swords of Revealing Light. Swords basically for the stall so I can get more monsters out. This deck doesn't swarm as much as my blackwings do, which is something I'm uncomfortable about. My blackwings do produce high pressure. Basically, you can see this deck do need a lot of work. If I could, instead of this, just to show you how my V2 update is going to be, I'm not going to have these morph transitions. Instead, I'm going to add 2 more Deep Prisons. I'm going to have 2 more Book of Moons, basic for the most part, just basic more lifesavers. Now onto my extra deck. As I said in my previous video, I do exchange cards with my extra deck from my blackwings. So here, I'll show you, like I showed in the other video, an Iron Chain Dragon, a Dark End Dragon, and a Red Dragon Archfiend. Yes, Buzz, I know a lot of dragons, cut me some slack. But basically, Red Dragon would be my beat stick, Iron Chain would be pretty much against Light Swarms. It does injure them greatly, whether people think it or not. They're milling themselves. And a Dark End, in case like my opponent has another beat stick it on the field, just reduces attack by 500, destroy 1 monster on the field. And last but not least, Power Tools. 3 of them. I don't really need this card, considering I only have 3 equipped spell cards in my deck, just the 3 double tool C&Ds. I am trying to get an Ancient Fairy Dragon, which is good against Gravekeepers, considering they're so dependent on Necro Valley. And that's pretty much it. Just like substitute my Synchros with my Blackwings, and that's it. But thank you guys for watching. Any questions or comments, just post them down below. I'll be happy to help you. I am not very stupid at this. I am very actually smart. Or send me a message. Don't forget to subscribe.